Hey, what's up guys? You're watching Theo Joe Tech. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Amazon Echo Dot. If you're familiar with the original Amazon Echo, then this is going to be pretty familiar because it's basically just a smaller version of that, with two main differences, and I'm going to talk about those mostly. The first difference is probably pretty obvious. There's no big speaker like the original Echo had. This is really just the top couple inches chopped off and made into its own device, although it does have its own little built-in speaker so you can use it that way. The second main difference is because the Dot does not have the big speaker like the other version does, this actually has a 3.5mm audio output that you can use with your own speakers if you want. I think this is a really big feature, especially for people who are into music or maybe wanted to use Echo with speakers that are better than the one the other version comes with that you can't replace. Of course, speaker output is optional, so if you wanted to just use it with a built-in small speaker, you can do that as well. Now, the Dot is clearly intended to be plugged into an external speaker. Sure, it has that built-in one, but while it's not terrible, it's not that great. I would compare it to a phone speaker, you know, really tinny, basically no bass. So if you're gonna listen to music, I wouldn't recommend doing that on this. Definitely plug it in to an external speaker through the jack. Although if you are just using it for purely, you know, informational productivity purposes and you don't need to listen to music to it, then you'd probably get away with it. The Dot has the same set of microphones on the top. You can rotate the top to control the volume. It has the same two buttons, the action button and the mute button. The only physical differences I've noticed is there's no big speaker, there's the 3.5mm output jack, and the power is through a micro USB adapter, not the DC one from the original. Besides those differences, the Echo Dot can do everything that the original Echo can do, or at least I'm not aware of any limitations at all. Just like the original one, you can make it play music, give it voice commands, ask it questions, add stuff to the shopping cart. And because it is so similar, I think you guys should watch my other Amazon Echo review where you can see all the features it has. There's no point in me going over everything it can do when it's the same exact information as on that other video. However, I think the best point about the Dot is the price. It's half the price of the original Echo, which came in around $200, and the Dot is about $90. And the nice thing is it does all the same stuff as the original Echo, just in a different form factor. Although it doesn't come with a remote like the original one did, but you can buy that as an add-on for $30. So I think this price really makes it worthwhile, especially if you're someone who has a decent pair of speakers you can just plug it into on par with the quality of the original, and then you're not missing out on anything. Now, there is one catch if you want to try and order this. That is, Amazon is restricting who can actually order it. First of all, you have to be a Prime member, and second of all, they're trying to make it so you can only order it through the original Echo, so if you don't have the original, you technically can't get one of these. So if you just go to the Amazon website and type in Amazon Echo, the page will come up, but there's no add to cart button. However, there is a loophole that works at least right now if you are a Prime member at least, and you have the Amazon mobile app either on iOS or Android. What you do is go to the search, and instead of typing in Amazon Echo Dot, you press the voice command button and say add Echo Dot to shopping cart, and then it'll show the results and let you press the add to cart button, and then it adds it to your cart and you can order it right through that. Overall, I think the Dot is great. I think it's a really good compromise for people who want to have the functionality of the Echo and do all the assistant stuff without having to shell out $200 for it. And while right now it's technically limited to current Echo owners, I really think that's just temporary and that within time they're going to open it up. They're probably just testing the waters right now with a limited supply, and you should probably within a year be able to just order it anyway. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up so I know you liked it, and let me know what you think down in the comments section. If you want to continue watching, I've got some other videos on the right hand side. You can just click those or look in the description for the same link like if you're on a phone. If you want to subscribe, I make new videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so I think you'll enjoy that. I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys either here on YouTube or on Twitter. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.